So in this new patch, GGG pretty much nerfed everything in the game. But hey, at least they added D2 Frozen Orb, right? Here's a quick starter guide for the new skill in about 2 minutes. Eye of Winter is a newly added cold projectile spell that shoots out ice that shoots out more ice. It's a pretty generic spell, so if the skill turns out to be dog shit, you can switch to Freezing Pulse really easily. In this case, we are going Elementalist, because even after all the nerfs GGG gave, it still does a lot of damage. We take these 4 nodes, not that one because it's a soft core. We're Self-Cast because let's face it, you don't really have much of a choice this patch. You can either go Unleash or Spell Echo plus Pinpoint with Intensity. I'll have to do some more testing to figure out which one's better. You can either use a 5-link with 2 Eye of Winters for 2 separate Unleashed spells, or use both Spell Echo and Pinpoint for a 6th-link. The rest of the links are whatever does the most damage in Path of Building. Here's the Path of Building for both versions, which you can find below. It's a generic life spellcasting tree, nothing too crazy. Anoint Counterweight if you're using a staff. Take a Lyra with Lunaris and Verslotta for Pantheon. For auras, you're using Zealotry, Herald of Ice, level 1 Clarity and Precision. You can swap Zealotry out for Hatred, or if you have a Watcher's Eye. We use an Arcanist brand with Bone Chill, Cold Snap, Frost Bomb, and Assassin's Mark to apply debuffs for a single target. We also use a Flame Dash setup to proc Arcane Surge. Because we're Elementalists, we're using Flame, Lightning, Ice, and Stone Golems. For gear, we use Terran Shiver because it's very cheap and does a ton of damage early. And also, staffs have good crit nodes on the tree. The Unleashed version uses Doedri's Malevolence for seal generation, and the Intensity version uses Apex mode to generate intensity. Everything else is your standard dogshit starter gear. We're looking at over 1 million DPS after the nerfs with Freezing Pulse socketed in, since you don't really have the new skills until tomorrow. Not sure how that translates to Eye of Winter, but the math checks out because as long as you're hitting multiple times per cast, you should be fine. I'll also need to test Chain, Fork, and Pierce later. This is a starter build, so there's no real endgame scaling in the Path of Building. You can go Void Batteries with Power Charges, do Archmage stuff with Pledge of Hands, switch to Diadem and use Eldritch Battery, go low life with Shabs, etc. The possibilities are endless provided you have money and don't quit the league 2 days in. Thanks for watching. Don't spend all of your time bitching on Reddit, and have some fun in the new league. Stay sane.